a big way, lit the big candle. Ace, 9, 10, top and bottom pair for Veo. And a flush draw for QuiNguyen. Wow.
We should see some fireworks, ladies and gentlemen. I love action flops.
It's hard when you hit me in my left shoulder when we have a flop like that. It's not that good of a shoulder.
Nguyen has the action. Veo was the pre-flop raiser. Veo
Check.
has position now after Nguyen checks.
Something tells me we're going to see a big pot here. Nguyen is more likely to check raise given the way we've seen him play tonight.
3,700,000.
Certainly he could check call. Veo
7 million.
loves the flop. Anytime you flop 2 pair, it happens 2% of the time. So he's pretty happy here. He does not mind getting check raised. I assure you that.
QuiNguyen has the heart to do anything here. And he does have the chip lead. And here comes the check raise.
Raise.
Right, so if I'm Veo here with ace-9 in position,
Make it
knowing
9
that
million,
Nguyen can do this with absolutely nothing. We've seen him do it with 7-4, absolutely no draw whatsoever. I'm more likely to call in position, hoping that he will continue to do so on the turn. Veo would love to call and see a
red card.
A small red card.
Yeah.
Because, you know, Nguyen could have check raised them with straight draws. King is not a great card. 8 is not a great card. Jacks and queens are not great cards. Clubs are not good cards.
It was black.
Yeah, so
it is a spade.
So now his ace-9 is still a great hand, but it's definitely a little bit more vulnerable. He's going to play it much more carefully than he would if the king wasn't out there. Because if Nguyen had a hand like queen jack, he got there. And maybe he had a hand like king 10, well, which would still be behind. But Nguyen is so unpredictable that he could have a hand like that.
And Nguyen does pick up a gut shot straight draw also with that card to go along with his flush draw.
This one is not over by any means.
We're going to see some fireworks. Nguyen does not like to give up. If he gets called here and a blank peels off on the river, given that it looks like he's about to bet, I think he might go for number 3 on the river.
Wow.
27,700,000.
So a pot size bet?
27.7 million.
Yeah, Veo can't fold. Heads up, 2 pair is too strong. Nguyen could be out of line. He could still have a flush draw. If he has queen jack, okay, more power to you. Let me at least see the river. I still have 4 outs, even if he does have queen jack. There's no way you can just fold this hand heads up.
Gordon Veo has played a very patient game. As you said, he's waited for the mistakes to come. A couple have come already. And he hopes this is another one where he catches QuiNguyen trying to steal.
He's got Nguyen in a really bad spot here. If he can get a safe card on the river, a little red card, he is putting himself in a spot to win a big pot if he makes this call.
There is the call. There is the pot of over 83 million. Veo's fiance Kate loves to see her man still in it. Some dangerous cards on the river.
Absolutely, and the size of her future apartment really counts on this card here. This is a big moment for her.
So Jack makes Nguyen a straight. A club makes him a flush. Ace or 9, a full boat, and the king of clubs hits on the river.
But you don't have to live in San Francisco proper. You could live.
No, you can go outside of
yeah,
San Francisco
sure.
and all in, and this could be it if Veo decides to call.
This is a really tough moment for Veo because if Nguyen has a flush, Shouldn't he be scared of the paired board? Why is he putting in all of his chips?
He's still in the game if he folds, no matter what.
The problem with that river card is every single draw except for 2 got there. All clubs, queen jack. And does he really have the heart and courage to do an all-in bet on the river here if he played a hand like 7-8 or 8 jack? And the answer is probably no. More hands got there than didn't.
There is the fold, a monster fold, but correct one from Gordon Vayo, and his championship table will continue. QuiNguyen with a more than 2-to-1 advantage now, but Vayo is still in the game.